one that does not pick the side. And it is going to be the pistol round coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Team Refuse all the way from Lithuania versus Horsens from Denmark. Well, to introduce the players, we've got Butters, MJ, hopefully not Michael Jackson, and Halflex, Carcass, Pone, and Luke J. Playing, of course, on Team Refuse. And we've got Horsens, Thompson, Inuamen, Wazer, Inspire, and Hazy. Anyway, seems like an A split. Bomb gonna go towards Squeaky. Already opened up. That's actually pretty fast play coming out of Refuse. Thompson let's pick up one immediately. Inspire gets another one. Halflex at least returns with a frag of his own, but unfortunately Thompson is still there. He finds himself one more, and it suddenly is all eyes on Butters and Luke J. Luke J will be picked up. Butters still manages to pick one up. That's going to be the Michael Jackson in him, running around. Butters, MJ. You know, what else can be MJ? Anyway, seems like Butters is going to be in for a treat. South Park and all. He burns alive Hazy. That's a good start for him. 1 versus 1. The clutch is real. A minute left on the timer. And the CT player, of course, on the other side of his... well, not on the other side. At least on the other scope. Inhuman. He's waiting and he finds Butters. He will be able to finish him up. Unfortunately, it is going to be Horsens finding the first round. And the Danish start off strong with a beautiful pistol. Even though it was very close. Still. Michael Jackson? I don't know. I mean, if it's Michael Jordan, then we should be seeing some Kobe's. Or if it's Michael Jackson, then he should be bunny hopping, for Christ's sake. Backwards. Admins, he's doing it sideways. Almost certainly his. Anyway, it will be Refuse on a full buy. Or on a full eco buy, if you will. A full force. Halflex finds Hazy on mid. It's going to be Luke J with a beautiful shot onto Wazer. Immediately put themselves into a two-man advantage, and this gives them a great opportunity to pick up the round. Inspire will find Pone, but it's Carcass with the double instead. Halflex will help him kill Inspire. Now Inhuman 1 versus 4. Suddenly, he finds himself in a very difficult position. I mean, Michael Jordan was dropping Kobe's before Kobe was even born almost. Or not before he was born, but before he came into the NBA. If I'm not completely wrong. But yeah, it's going to be Inhuman in a clutch. How far in he go? He finds Luke J if nothing else. But that is going to be the ending of it all. Refuse will pick up the second round. It's Carcass with the 3K. And you guys were hoping for an excellent round from Carcass. And he brings you one. Let's hope to God that he brings another one. And another one. And another one. It is a Refuse on a full buy this time around and a force buy for Horsens, and it seems like it will be the duel of fates. 2 scouts picked up by of course, Inhuman and Thompson. That's a lot of damage output on a single player. Let's see how far they can go though. Refuse seems like they be going for the same style as they did on the pistol, but this time Inspire, beautiful smoke. He will lock down anybody coming out of... Squeaky. Unfortunately, he still gets the shot onto Carcass. Thompson picks up one more. Inspire with the double. And it's going to be Halflex stopping it all, but it's Halflex again. Let's pick up Inhuman. Unfortunately, he finds himself in a 1 versus 3 scenario. He's got the bomb under control relatively. But he has to deal with 3 players, and that will be Hazy. Or Hazy picking up the frag. Horsens, they find their force back at and suddenly Refuse. Well, they will have enough buy to fully go into an AK. 3 AKs at that. That's good enough, you know. They still have a lot of firepower to show for. It's considering the fact that Horsens basically has nothing else but an SMG and a rifle. And that is going to be, of course, the FAMAS to show up. That's going to help the case for Refuse quite heavily. Molotov on boost is going to be actually spreading quite far, but Butters... he is not from South Park, luckily for him. He's not going to die, and it's going to be Luke J fully blinded out. He will not finish Inspire, and that will be the retake, or at least the refrag there. Hazy, he's been spotted in sandbags, already damaged down to 40. 1 molly, and he's gone. Yep, there's the molly. It seems like it missed its mark. Hazy, yep, the molly missed its mark. That's a bit of a mistake. Hazy, he's going to hold the angle. That's a pretty good angle right now for him if he can find... one. Thompson will help him out there. And Hazy still on the angle. He picks a Pone and suddenly Halflex. Oof. He at least gets the frag, but it's going to be a 2 versus 1. And that was a bit of a mistake from Refuse. They did miss the molly, and that was the only reason why they had such a long time to, well, they required so much time to be able to retake it, or at least to take mid properly. Wazer in connector, Inspire actually in main now. He lurks through 44 seconds, a little bit less on the timer, and it's going to be all eyes on Halflex. He has to clutch this one if Refuse are to buy once more and have a chance to tie it up. By the way, boys, definitely Arctic Hunters love you, buddy. Best caster? Certainly. Twitch usually about BTTV. What the hell is BTTV? Dimelis, I have no idea what you're saying, but I believe Halflex was spotted out. 18 seconds reign. Inspire will be winning the duel, and that's the AK drop now. Horsens up on 3. And that is not the greatest of, well, not the greatest of settings for Horsens. Oh, sorry, for Refuse, apologies. And it seems like it'll be a tactical timeout. We see Inspire also saying somebody is lagging as fuck. And a Twitch extension, what does BTTV help me with? Hollow, you know I can't help myself. I have to feed the trolls. You know, I'm like UNICEF. I feed them, although not really. Anyway, it is gonna be Horsens with a full buy. Meanwhile, Refuse will be forced to play with Pistols Eco. They have relatively no money. Cash, we gotta talk a little bit about the map itself. It's a very difficult map to really, you know, be it CT, be it T side. It is extremely difficult to play it properly on, or at least to play it innovatively on, because it's a map that has been found out about. You know, you could basically say that everybody has already figured out how to play it. Desi and P, Pompa team at 10 o'clock. Unfortunately, I'm not casting yet. That's not on my schedule. Ooh, Butters, let's pick up Thompson. That's going to be the first at least. We got to remember, this is a full eco from Refuse. A single, whoo, Butters. Okay, Butters, nice shot onto him, Inhuman. Unfortunately, I think that's all for you, buddy. Yep, Inspire. Through the smoke even picks it up. On Pone as the last guy with the P250. Well, let's hope and see he at least picks one more up. But yeah, to finish my thought on Cash itself, it is a map that does certainly favor Ts when they have the economy. But we got to keep in mind the CTs. Obviously, it is a harder spot for them to find them, you know, to be in a comfortable position. They usually are the ones that are, you know, trying to figure out how they want to play out certain spots, how they want to approach certain positions. Oh, spotted out on a short Pone. His life will be very short at this point. And well, Pone, he's going to be pwned soon enough. Unless he has a beautiful headshot lined up at Car, it's going to be AZ. He's got the M4 and goodbye, Pone. Refuse, down 3 rounds. And this is where it starts to get bloody. This is where it starts to get big. They need to show up. They need to get on the field and start doing some damage. Halflex, he's going to have to deal with only a Galil if he's going to buy it. Perhaps even a Scout. No, he's actually going to go for the AK. He had 2,000. No, oh, he already bought Kevlar. Apologies. I thought he only had 3,600. No, I don't know why, but just a little bit of buggy. I guess bug in my eyes. But yeah. Seems like a full buy on both sides. A bit of a limited utility on the side of Refuse. Perhaps we would have loved to see a few more mollies, but it's going to be Halflex jumping out of mid, picks up Inhuman. Immediately the advantage goes in favor of Refuse, but Halflex throws it away. As soon as he got it, he throws it away. The Scout on Wazer is going to help out a lot. He does damage Luke Chip, but it's not enough. Inspire from Superman, though. He's in the back corner. He gets another one. Butchers down. And it seems like South Park through to the character. It'll be a free frag for Horsens. Seems like the round is certainly not going in favor of Team Refuse for the time being. Still 2 mollies on Thompson. Inspired, more than enough for them to lock out the side, or at least prevent the plant for at least the next few seconds. Seems like Thompson is going to have to cede his position over A. By the way, what I wanted to say is Cash is a map where tactics have been all already found out. It's extremely hard, you know, to pull off a fast one. Oh, beautiful shot by Pone. Beautiful spray down by Pone. Gets both of them. And it's going to go for the triple Pone. Amazing performance. Single-handedly brings it back. I mean, Carcass, he didn't even need to do anything. He just stood there, dumbfounded how well his teammate played it out. Looking at the scoreboard right now, 0-3 for Wazer. He's got to be mad at himself. Either way, Horsens still 2 rounds difference. They will be going for the full eco. They don't really have much to show for themselves, so they're forced to play with pistols only. A single Kevlar on Hazy. And, oh, okay, Carcass sprays down and gets a new mana. That's mid-side open. Suddenly, it will be an A attack as it seems. There's a single player towards B. He might be in trouble. It will be Luke J. He's going to lose the AK as well. He sprays down too. Unfortunately, well, that's not good enough. And it is going to be an A attack at cards. Wazer, he's got 0 kills. He needs to pick up 1. He does get Butters. Poor Butters. He dies every time. Team Refuse. They're still a man down, but they've got the utility, they've got the rifles, they've got the weapons, and here we go. 4 players actually challenging through CT. Immediately 2 players extremely low, but it doesn't matter. Wazer still finds one more. Thompson with another one now, all in half-flex in a 1 versus 2 scenario. The bomb plant is down at least. The molly is going to prevent them to be doing much more than that. It's going to be Wazer. He clutches it. Suddenly, of a 0 to 3, he goes to 3 and 3. Well done by Wazer. And it is going to be 5 to 2. Team Refuse certainly lacking in certain positions right now. Their after plans were not the best, or at least not the greatest of things. And as it seems like Horsens, they're not done just yet. They win a full eco and they pull themselves out of the mud. By the way, Daimelius BTTV, does that stand for Base Trade TV from StarCraft 2? Because if it does, screw that. No, I knew Rifkin once. We did cast StarCraft 2 as well, a long time ago. But yeah. Anyway, it is gonna be another round, full buy here, 1 here for Horsens. Very limited 1 for Team Refuse. And, well, easy from Sandbags. Easy shot. Oh, better Twitch TV. Well, thank you, Forbidden. Hazy still sprays down through the wall, hits Luke J. Fortunately, that's not gonna work. Luke J, you jump out of mid, you die. Pone, he's gonna be found out as well. Under Shroud, it's Thompson holding the angle, and suddenly Horsens, they're starting to take the lead. Their CT side quite strong, I gotta say. Obviously, they're playing against an eco, so you can't really, change the fact that Refuse have a limited on, well, basically are limited in everything. Oh, beautiful shot by Butters though. He brings down Immune to his knees and, well, executes him. Another one by Carcass. Great beginning. Unfortunately, the ending is not going to be as splendid. Thompson sprayed them though both down, and that will be the 6th on the board. Now, another chance for Refuse to bring it back. They do have a full buy, very limited 1 on Luke J though. He did buy AK. No Kevlar, mind you, but still. The AK is not going, well, the previous buy of the AK will not allow him to be able to get 1 this time. And he's going to have to be satisfied with a Deagle. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, Refuse. They're losing this half quite heavily already. I mean, they need to start waking up. They need to start building momentum. Their economy is not going to help them out too much as well. We can see they're very limited on what they have. It seems like another A play. Bomb. Ooh, this could be dangerous. Thompson's gonna push on. Butters is still holding angle, but Thompson gets the better end of the deal. Somehow, the bomb is lost. Somehow, Butters is unable to finish it off. Carcass picks up Inhumane, at least. It seems like A is finally under attack. Look at Thompson. He's still holding here. He hears everything. The retake's gonna happen. Hazy, he picks up half-flex, trying to cross towards Scar. Or at least towards short, and well, they Refuse, even though they do get the plant, they're still a man down. They still have a bit of a weird position they're going to be playing from. Smoke into main, a good choice. Pone gonna jump into quad, of course, already spotted out. He has to hit the shot. He gets 1. He gets both. Pone, he's on point. He's on score, and oh, what a shot by Wazer. Brings it down to a 2 versus 2. Oh, a retake suddenly comes. Very hard retake. Wazer 1 versus 2. Unfortunately, Luke J is there. He already damaged him beforehand, and it'll be Refuse picking up the 3rd. Horsens are not gonna give up that easily. We gotta talk a little bit about the fact that, well, Refuse, they haven't really played for any proper mid control just yet. Besides the round they did lose against the full eco, mind you, or at least a semi-force buy. And as it stands, they do have a full buy, they do have an AWP on Carcass, and now they have the chance to break even with Horsens, or at least break the economy, not break even. They still have 2 rounds to go afterwards. Beautiful shot by Halflex. Wazer though waiting in checkers. He's got the connect. Oh, okay, team damage being dealt by Halflex. Sorry, not by Halflex, but of course by Thompson or Inspire. Carcass still gets the trade there. Halflex was the one that died. Ooh, close call. Gotta be careful. Mid-transition, mid-jump. What a shot. Now all eyes on Thompson. He finds himself at a bit of a disadvantage, to say the least. On Catwalk on A, he's gonna have to... really gonna have to survive at this point, isn't he? That's gonna be it. By the way, Demelis, I believe in equality. You believe in equality as in better equality Twitch TV, or... oh no, BT TV, better Twitch TV, okay. It's good that you believe in equality, Demelis. That is a good human trait. And I guess that separates us from the animals below, right? Anyway, it is going to be a full eco. Horsens, with only a P250 to show for it. Carcass already picks up one up. That's going to be Inspired down. Oh, through mid. Halflex pushes out. Easy. He's watching in the smoke. He's going to push through. He's been spotted out, though. Halflex is not going to allow himself to drop down and die. And Thompson, well... he's got to be for P250. He can still do some damage. Oh, Hollow. Oh, now I get it. Okay, now I read your chat, Hollow. I initially thought it was... I mean, you know, Hollow has a sword. I wouldn't screw with him. You know, he can cut not just the orcs, but everybody else as well. Thompson pops himself into Garish. Oh, not going to be good enough. Round difference remains. Refuse. Bring it back to a single round. And it is going to be a full buy for Horsens this time. And they will be trying to stop this advance by Team Refuse. Let's see how far they can go. They're going to have to pull out a good round, a good decision making as well. Guys, do help me out. Who is the IGL right now for Team Refuse? I, for the love of me, would not know. Halflex again going out of mid solo. They don't even need to control mid. They get it by Halflex's, well, play. Wazer, let's get the trade on Luke J. But Halflex again coming in through vents into checkers. He picks up the kill. And that will be pretty much it. Down to 3 players. Horsens is, and well, they are starting to lack firepower, economy, and everything in between. And this was the part I was saying about CT's economy. Hard to recover, hard to get as soon as they are on the losing streak. Even when they have full, you know, full loss bonus, they still lose so much money, or at least do not gain the money required to be able to fully buy up. And as you can see, retake, okay, through the wall. Carcass does get hit. It seems like Refuse already realized that, or at least Horsens realized that any sort of retake is futile, and they'll be pulling back. They'll be going for the full save, and here we go. Butters picks up Hazy. Is found, of course, by Inspire, but Refuse died up. They pull a fast one. Horsens back to full pistol buy. And this is a good comeback by Refuse, or at least a good start of this second half, this second part of this first half, apologies. And seems like, well, you're not going to be stopping at only 6. Let's see how far they can go. The Lithuanians are fighting their way around. And by the way, Hollow is Polish. I'm going to give away his nationality. Halflex. Pick up the frag. And New Menace still wins that duel. Unfortunately, or fortunately, Butters is there to refrag. And, well, that AK is not going anywhere. Carcass with the pistol in hand. He's got the op as well. Luke J picks the second one, which is an interesting decision. Gotta say, they knew they were playing against a full eco. I don't know why they pick up the second op, but I guess that is the way it is. Carcass picks up the second, and that will be 76. And Horsens, well, they're a bit of a in a weird position now. They're going to go for the full buy, of course. They're going to go for everything they can. And up on Wazer. All utility being bought on the rest. They're going to need the Molotovs. We got to keep in mind that the CTs are vital to keep the Molotovs and smokes. Of course, 3 defuse kits are perfect on their side. And here we go. It is going to be the buy round. It's going to be the 14th round of the first half, meaning we've got only 2 left. And it can go either way at this point. Mid control going to be established by Refuse. Finally, they go for it. They realize they have full control of it, at least trying to get it. And no, LookJ picks up one. That's going to be Baser. LookJ with the double. He's been spotted out. He's going to be taken out, but it's Carcass still there. He finds the frag, and well, Pone on B. He does get Inhumana into headshot. Unfortunately, Hazy is there to get him back. But it is in a 1 versus 3. And that will be Carcass. Wait on the angle, wait on the frag. And it is Refuse. Just refusing to fall apart and dying. They are not going to give this one away. Speaking of which, right now Horsens, as I've checked the results, they are 0-3 in this CEVO main season, while Team Refuse are in a 2-1, I believe, or now they are in, oh, actually 3-2, or they are in a 2-3. I'm not certain. Either way, it will be Hazy in checkers. Beautiful nade, does damage half-flex only, unfortunately. Beautiful pop flash though. And LookJ, he misses 2 clean shots. He does get the third, and I guess the third is the lucky charm in headshots. In Inhumana, he has to find at least 2 if Horsens wants to have a chance to holding the side. No, he does not through upper. Wazer jumping down, MP9 in hand, and he's gonna fall back, realizes that it's no use to die like that. Inspire finds Pone pushed in CT. Wazer still goes through the smoke, does get caught off, and it will be down to Thompson coming in through checkers, or through vents as is. Thompson with 1. Fortunately, they know where he is. They are lined on him. Ooh, very low half-flex. He's gonna have to be careful. Doesn't want to lose his life like that. In Toxic, though, it is gonna be the upper Carcass waiting. And there is gonna be very hard to pass there. Thompson doesn't even know about it, and that is it. It is gonna be 9-6. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Refuse bring it back with 7 straight rounds in a row. That was close. That was really close at one given point in time. Either way, taking a look at the scoreboard, Thompson, Inspire, and Hazy all above 10. Leading the charges, of course, Thompson. And Wazer and Inhumana kind of lacking, 6-5. On the other side, though, Refuse, 15, 14, 11, 12, and 10. They certainly are making good progress so far. And Eric Zias, you can check the brackets on CEVO. There is no HLTV for this. This is the CEVO main league. And if you have the CEVO client, or if you write CEVO in Google and then write the team Refuse or Horsens, you can find yourself around the brackets pretty soon. Anyway, boys, it is going to be the second half, starting up the second pistol, and let's see how it turns around. It is definitely vital for Horsens to pick it up. LookJ, he goes for the dual Berettas. Dual Berettas, more precisely. I don't know why, but he does it anyway. LookJ, look at this, 4 players towards B. This is some shady play. 3 players, 4 players actually pushing forward. Pound picks up 1, Carcass with another one. Quick trades though, back and forth. Carcass with the double, and he's gonna go for the knife. Bone finds Inhumana, and it is all eyes on Wazer. 1 versus 3. It is not gonna be successful. It is, ladies and gentlemen, 10-6. Refuse are winning it, getting it home. Carcass with the triple. Right now, the score for Carcass is 18-7. He's definitely landing the shots and carrying his team to above and beyond. Of course, not without the support of his teammates, Pone, Halflex, Butters, and LookJ, all doing great work. And Team Refuse are doing absolutely amazingly. Let's see if they can keep it up. Another B push coming through. This time around, Wazer is waiting for it. He's got the right angle, and he's certainly not going to let go of that one. LookJ pushes through. Hazy still picks up LookJ. Wazer finds Butters, and well, good night. Carcass pushes in mid. That's a bit of a mistake. Half-Flex going to be found, and now it's all eyes on Poe. And this is a bit of a throw by Refuse. Why would you go for the love of me? Why would you push through mid or through B like that? Inspire, of course, with a quick double headshot. And Pone is out, and Pone is dead. It is Refuse losing their anti-eco round for some reason, or at least the anti-force buy round. Now, they give chance, and they gave way to Horsens' round of choice, and, well, goddamn, Refuse. That was a bit of bold play. Perhaps they know they're on stream. They want to play it flashy. They want to play it nice. Well, guys, it would be better if you just win rounds, I guess. Anyway, it is going to be 10 to 7. Wazer picks up the Mech 7. He feels confident enough to play with it. Luke Jane main. Ooh, that was a play that definitely we want to see. It's going to be a frag, unfortunately, on B side as well. There's going to be Halflex falling, and now... Oh, Butters pushes in through the smoke. He likes to play as 2B as we see a fast one. He knows the plant is through. They're waiting the smoke. He's trying to lurk it. Trying to... Well, he does get it through in a minute, though. Jump shot gets the shot. And Carcass. Well, Carcass certainly finds a new minute. But that's not going to be good enough. Thompson just finishes friend off. And now Carcass in a 1 versus 4. Suddenly, he is at a disadvantage. And, well, it's going to be 10 to 8. Horsens, they're not going to give this one easily. It will be a full eco. Oh, shut up, Hollow, will you? Screw you. Who's gonna watch my stream, man? They don't like it. Who am I to them? Oh, yeah. Certainly yours as well. But no, no worries, man. Sooner or later, we're gonna have 100 viewers or more at an average. Get baited hard. Full on aggression towards B plant as well. Horsens. Oh, Hazy. Okay. Okay. Halflex misses his shots. He had the ample opportunity to be able to play Superman. Well, Pone certainly will not be Superman in this case. Between a Molly and between an AK and a Mech 7, how far can he go? Well, the answer is not very at all. Anyway, it will be the pie round. It is the round that Refuse can certainly bring it back and start taking the lead. And Daimelis, yes, Hollow is a hard troll. So, you know, don't get dissuaded by him. Don't get charmed by his charms. He is a hard troll. I mean, after all, he's coming from Poland. And you have Virtus Pro in Poland, so yeah, no. What can you say about that? Oof, oh, Halflex. He has the angle on Inspire. That's a bit of a mistake coming down from Inspire himself. Why would you peek like that? Now Butters through the smoke, actually through the little bit of a gap. He finds you a beautiful spray down. He gets both Thompson and New Minute. When Will Wazer and Hazy, they're gonna have a very hard time ahead of them, unless it's gonna be a throw by Pone. He's in a perfect position if they do decide to go mid. Seems like they're gonna boost on. Oh, Pone, you've seen that. You've seen it. No. A bit of an unfortunate circumstance there. Still gonna be a man advantage for Refuse. And I'm Eric Yaz. What season is this? Well, this is week 2 of 2. Okay, Carcass from behind gets to both. I didn't even realize he's got that nice angle on him. But to answer your question, this is season. This is week 2 of 2. So, well, week 2, obviously, and it is season. Good question. That is the season. This is the winter series. So. Or is it? No, it is the winter series indeed. So I can't answer you which season it is exactly, but I believe it is either 14th, 15th season, something like that. I could be wrong, so don't take me by my word. But I believe it is like the last season, 13th, 14th season. I believe that is the one. Either way, as it seems like, oh, Carcass, he's pushed up top mid. Or at least into garage doors, and well, he will be caught mid-transition, mid-push. Refuse find themselves with the man down with the heavy fragger. Carcass. Heavy duty lifter. And suddenly Horsens with the man advantage looking like they want to end up on a horse. Well, Wazer definitely going to push through Squeaky. But with the UMP, his firepower is severely limited on NBK. It's Luke J. If he's going to be mollied out, he's in a difficult position. He still gets one. That's all he gets. And now Pone. That was the one that died as well. Difficult. Butters. He does at least get Inhumane in a 3 versus 2. This is doable, and I believe he spotted one out. The Molly's gonna land a little bit off, and oh, Hazy. Goodbye, Hazy. Good night. And 2 versus 2. Suddenly this is doable. Refuse. They have a chance to bring it back. Wazer, he's going to be running through mid. He's flat. No, actually not running through mid. He just flashes mid into main. Fully blinded out. He's going to be picked apart by Thompson and Wazer. Unfortunately, Afflex, he's not as good as... Oh, spray down by Butters. And he's going to press the bomb. He's going to hold it. There's another molly. Butters, if you molly and press. Wazer is so low. The time is running out, though. And there is no time. Butters... He has to pull back, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. It is Refuse losing it. Horsens by the bomb explosion. By the way, Daimelis, this is not ESCA, this is Sivo. I'm Eric, this is Sivo. It is Sivo main. Give you a permit. Just post it without .com, like post the link, and make sure to do not... Like, post the link and just make brackets between .com and dots, or delete the dots and don't make it into a link. That's it. Don't put the www dot and don't put the .com in it. Or at least refuse the dot and then, you know, actually copy paste. Anyway. This is Sivo. Yes, this is Sivo. This is not ESCA, my friend. I'm Eric Yas. I'll help you out as soon as we finish. The first frag goes for Horsens, and it is a force buy by Refuse. And I've noticed against WASD, when they lost, they also like to force buy quite a lot. And, well, this could cost them another round here, and they will be tied up very soon. I can't give you the bracket, mate. I don't have it. Even I can't find myself around Sivo's matches. Bone does find Inspire at least, but it's still going to be a man advantage for the T's. Thompson at 3 HP, though. This is doable. If Bone finds the frag on Inhuman, unfortunately, he's going to be mollied out of position, and that is... Gonna be all eyes on Halflex. Through car he comes in, and well, Wazer is there to find him. By the way, I'm Eric Zias. I know that mods can help you. Unfortunately, Sivo is as weird as any other page, even more so than ESL, and it's very hard to find brackets. Trust me, I've tried. We are playing Sivo Intermediate as it is right now, and it is certainly one hell of a difficult goddamn page to navigate. It is extremely hard to navigate it, to find any information. But as you can see, it's going to be full eco for Refuse. Well, this round, they are betting it all on B. They're stacking it. It seems like they want to push with the flash. It is a single flash by Butters, but they have to time it right. If they do not time it right, there is no chance they will get a single frag. And Vaser, he's fully blinded out. He still goes through. We'll be fine. Well, we'll be dying at least. This is the Gfinity CSGO Winter Series. That is the one. That is the one, Daimelis. A take underway. Thompson. And of course, Inspire clearing the way. Oh. Taps away. That is the frag. That is most likely the round. Still full eco on the side of Refuse. That will not change the fact. Even if they were in a man advantage. And this is going to be 11-11. And now 12-11. Horsens, they start to take the lead. And, well, Refuse, they are drowning in depth right now. Their money extremely low. It's not really going to improve for the next round. They will buy up, obviously. Oh, Hollow, you have a heart? Oh, man, I thought you were a cybernetic organism. I am a cybernetic organism. with a nuclear reactor powering it. Oh, Carcass trying to go for the... What a bit of a cheeky play. Inspire immediately puts a bullet in his head, and that's going to be it. It's going to be Horsens taking the lead and Refuse. Well, they're certainly refusing to fall apart just yet, but sooner or later they're going to have to give way. Because Horsens is on their... Well, on their way. Anyway, Refuse on a full buy. As I've said, the economy will not support more than a few grenades to stand for. Luckily, Halflex did save the Kevlar, and obviously, not the Kevlar, apologies, but the AK. And they do have a lot of utility going on him at least. But it is going to be a full-on B rush. There's two players holding the angles. Let's see how far they can go. It's going to be, of course, Butters and Halflex. They're both being burned alive now. Halflex and Butters, they are caught mid-transition, and they are going to fall apart. And, well, Horsens not going to give this one easily. And this will be Refuse's round again to be taken away from them. They tried to boost. That doesn't help. And, well, cash is a map that is extremely hard to be played by the CT. So if you make the wrong decisions, you're as good as dead. Your rounds are as good as gone. And Luke J finds himself in a very hard spot. And, well, unfortunately, Thompson makes it easier for him in the terms of good night, Sweet Prince. It is refused down 2 rounds now. They made it up in a very good fashion. Unfortunately, there's Esports, Horsens Esports. They're making good progress. And, well, headway is being made. 25 rounds on the board. Well, 25th round being played, excuse me. And my French, pardon my French as the British would say. Full buy on the side of Horsens and a very much pistol buy on the side of Team Refuse. They force it up with a few pistols and Kevlars. It is not a full force. They still keep quite a hefty amount of money inside the bank. They'll be able to pull by full buy next, but they are going to have to pull something out of the magic hat. They are running out of time. More precisely, they are running out of rounds. Seems like another A split. It'll be Wazer coming in through Squeaky. The rest coming in through main. There's a mid split though, as it seems. Inspire coming in through. This could be dangerous if they do not check this. It's going to be supported by Hazy. Oh, Inspire. Okay, Carcass, he gets to. That is an excellent start of the round. And Team Refuse, they're fighting back. They're clawing their way back into this series. Pone still picks up one more. Butters would want to get another one. And you meant it. 1 versus 3. It's a clutch round for him. He founds Carcass, but it's too late. Carcass picks him up and refuse. They refuse to die. They refuse to lose. And it is going to be a round difference remaining. Still, the economy is great for Horsens. It is going to be Refuse trying to buy themselves back. Trying to throw themselves back into this series. With a force buy, they pick it back. Of course, they pick it up. Carcass, without the double on mid, there's no chance they can get the round. Oh, Molly is going to be good enough. It's going to burn Hazy. Going to force him to pull back down. And they seem to play a pretty default right now. Refuse, that is. Butter's down to 41, though. That is a bit dangerous for him to go for trades, even against a UMP on Vaser. Look at this. Another mid-split to A, as it seems. Certainly looking like it. This time, though, Pone will be actively engaging against them. And as you can see, it is going to be the mid-split. Nade into vents to break them, to damage anybody who is there. Fortunately, nobody too close. Carcass, the only guy on mid, and he's going to be holding on the angles. Let's see how far he can go. Well, he picks up one. Unfortunately, that's not enough. And it is going to be a frag for Inspire. But A play still comes through. Flashes in front of Red. And 4 players pouring out. Luke J through the smoke. Pone, he has to find a frag. He does not immune. He gets him instead. And well, suddenly, Refuse find themselves at an impasse. They need to find a frag soon if they want to have the chance of a retake. Ooh. Somebody's caught in Squeaky. If they molly him out, it's as good as that. That's a new Mene at 12 HP. He's very low, and it's going to be Luke J spinning the frag through the wall even. Down to a 3 versus 2. Butters picks him on side. Now it's all eyes on Thompson, and he will be fragged. Butters picks up the round. They find themselves on 13, and they tie it up completely. It is Refuse not refusing or not allowing themselves to be losing this. It is still going to be a full buy for Horsens. So Refuse have to find a victory here if they want to completely break the economy of the T's. Well, to be honest, even if they lose T's, that is, the Horsens team, if they get a plant with the loss bonus, they could still force buy or at least full buy the next one. Limited utility as it is, but still good enough to play with rifles and Kevlar if nothing else. Anyway, Refuse are playing the same strategy as before. This time at least they're not boosting into vents, as it seems like it'll be a B take, and well, 4 players in front of B. They're lining up for smokes and mollies. It'll be a full-on B execute before long. A single player in main trying to make sure nobody can corrupt, or at least not corrupt, more so prevent the execute coming through. Halflex and Butters both holding their positions still, but I'm kind of wary of the fact that Butters is on catwalk. He has to be on site with Halflex. He needs to make sure that once the site starts to be endangered, they're going to be holding it together. He's going to be locked out with a molly, perhaps even a smoke. That's going to be even worse for them. But here we go. It will be the execute coming in soon. Thompson is rejoining his squad, and it is going to be all 5 players converging on the area. The 3rd player, though, comes in from A side as well. The Refuse is reading this beautifully. The smokes and mollies are landing now. They're locking out Horsens quite well. Inspire still picks up Carcass. It's going to be, though, Halflex with 1. He does get sprayed down. Halflex burns Wazer. Butters holds on. Halflex with the double. And unfortunately, Inspire and Headshot, it's not going to be enough. And Pone is going to be the one to pick it up. 14-3, and well, the economy breaks away without the plant. Horsens forced to play with pistols, and this is great for Refuse. With the economy they have going for themselves, they have more than, well, to be honest, the economy is not too good as I see it right now. They are lacking quite a lot of money, but they still are playing against a semi-force buy by Horsens. As we can see, they'll have enough for the next buy, so we could call this one an eco, force eco at best. Important to note is right now, Refuse, they cannot absolutely allow this round to go down. I mean, they cannot lose it at all. And Domas refuse to lose indeed. They're not letting go at all. Thompson, oh, he's trying to go for the hefty play, or at least the sneaky play. Luke J, he's here, he's close. Oh, Thompson. Oh, damn, sneaky play. Or at least cheeky play. The Eagle comes through, gets the kill. And that is going to be the first entry for Horsens. With the M4 now, he's very dangerous. Halflex is still there, finds the frag. And 2 players coming in. It seems like they want to split to B. Butters is holding, but Hazy, beautiful shot onto Halflex. Unfortunately, Wazer and Inspire, they're coming onto A side. The bomb is nowhere near A side, unfortunately, and it is going to be all eyes on Wazer. 1 versus 3. How far can he go? How much damage can he do? Because certainly, if he does damage, that's good enough for the overtime for Horsens. They can certainly make it happen if they do damage enough. But unfortunately, Pone is there on the off angle, and that will be match point, ladies and gentlemen, for Refuse at 15. The Lithuanian squad are fighting and clawing it back. It was very close for them. Or at least it looked very close for them to be losing it. Fortunately enough, they're starting to bring it back at 15. At the 29th round. They'll be going full circle as it seems. And well, let's see how this one turns out. Hazy passed out of mid, trying to get a frag. Unfortunately, he's stuck in the wall. It's going to be Pone spraying it down, and New Menace still gets the frag down. Thompson finds Carcass at sandbags, and it's still going to be a man advantage for Horsens. Now, B-side under threat, Butters and Superman. He's holding the angle. He sees 1, he frags Thompson. He does not get Wazer, though. That's a bit highly unfortunate, and well, at least he picks out before the frag, or at least before the pop flash. Halflex locked out of CT. Luke J from behind, though. This is the crucial player he gets, or he sees 1 at least, and he sees Wazer. Oh, Luke J, don't choke now. It's crucial for you to not choke now, and he's gonna go down to 10 HP. Wazer at 12. That was so close. Oh my god. He still gets the frag, and now all eyes on Inspire. 1 versus 2. Clutch is real. And unfortunately, it is unreal. It is gonna be Refuse 16-13, ladies and gentlemen. Sivo.